What's going on, guys?
Speech off.
What's going on, guys? This is the Wisdom Matrix, and this video is about how materialism and looking to the outside world, to the negation of to the detriment of the inside world, is a trap. Well, not even necessarily to the detriment. It may not seem that way at first, anyways. So what do I mean by this? What do I mean by the chasing things in the material world? Is it could be a trap? Well, because a lot of people have this stage orange mentality of getting more stuff, material wealth, and sex, and with people and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with any of this stuff. But what happens is they chase it so much because they think it gives them happiness. I've talked about this before, but like indirectly, but or not so in depth, anyways. Anyways, they get so caught up in chasing all this stuff that they don't realize that it doesn't actually give them long-term happiness. So they keep chasing it and chasing it and chasing it. Every time they find happiness, it goes away after like a day or a week or whatever, an hour, whatever it may be. And then that's where problems happen. That's why we have such a massive problem with the with so many things, because we're chasing so much stuff. We have such greed. I don't know if I would call it greed necessarily, but some people might call it greed, but I'd call it ignorance, because they're not doing it deliberately, intentionally. Well, some people maybe, but they're not doing it consciously. I may do a video about that too. How about not everything that you do is consciously, but it's always created. Who knows? I might do that one day. But anyways, the point is that chasing these things doesn't work. It doesn't actually give you happiness. It actually makes you more likely. Sorry. It actually makes it more likely that you have less happiness, because you'll keep trying to fill that hole. Just keep trying to fill it and fill it and fill it and fill it and fill it, and it won't work because you're trying to do it for the wrong way around. Which is why I say it all true happiness comes, and all true like states of being and feeling and whatever comes from the inside out, because they do. Even when it seems like you're getting happiness from a car, it's not because of that car. It's because you wanted that car, or whatever it is. It came from the inside. Realizing this, it seems, hard to compute. Well, not necessarily hard to compute, but it seems like it's not practical. Well, not practical, but it always seemed like when I always heard that back in the day, I always thought it was like, I don't know. I didn't realize how profound it was at the time, but it is really profound to see that this is true. And the way to do this is to just remember a time when you felt like happy or joyful or whatever, and that feeling inside. Just notice that nothing outside of you is actually causing this happiness. Nothing outside can cause happiness or peace or security or any of this stuff. It can help. It can definitely help, but it's not the cause of it, and believing that it is a major cause of why so many problems exist, and why we have so much depression and unhappiness in this country, in this world. There is a point to be made though about, like, if you're in certain, like, a dire straits, if you're like so poor that you can't afford to even feed yourself or whatever. That's one thing. That's totally different. That's not what I'm talking about here. Most people in America or in the West or whatever aren't really in that state. I won't say most people, but a lot of people anyways. So, anyways, this is the Wisdom Matrix. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe, click that notification bell so that you'll get it notified when I make a new video. So, and share it with others if you got some kind of benefit from it, so they can get the same benefits as you did. This is the Wisdom Matrix, and I'll see you on the next video.
Speech on. Take stop recording video button.